Welcome back to the all-Egyptian affair. Yusuf Soliman taking on Ali Farag. Farag wanting to put some serious burn into those powerful legs. Give him a bit of an oxygen debt.
Holding the perfect length there. Soliman needs to come up with a few sort of solutions like that. He needs to sort of pinch 3 or 4 points a game.
The reffing seminar that goes on in the morning with the leader and the refs that are here. If you are going to hit a wide cross court, you need to give access. Got to give access. You can't be. You need to be moving at least over to the service box on that side rather than around the tee area.
Yeah, as I was flying in, I was very surprised. It was just quite almost quite stormy and very bumpy ride in. Not used to that because it's usually just so clear here. We're not talking about rain. And
we do get humidity issues here, being close to the coast, and when you've got the outdoor court in humid conditions, it's very hard to govern it. You know you can have the sweat off that floor, but if you've got air particles that have got moistness to it, you are going to slip. There's nothing you can do.
What a finish.
Forehand drop. Yeah, I mean, it was short. Farag knows it.
10-7, game ball.
Just cutting across the tee line. This will give even more confidence with the winners coming on either side here for Soliman. 3 game balls to take this important first. Oh, that's a shocker. Yeah, that's an absolute shocker. So
11-7, game to Soliman. Soliman leads, 1 game to love.
On the decision that was a let ball at 8-7 in the first, where he felt that Soliman hit the 10 on a backhand short play. So, incredible exchange here. It's about the 7th counter drop at the front. Somehow Farag hangs on and finishes it. That is incredible. Could not keep up with the amount of forehand drops going on there. That was the finishing touch. Definitely have a look at that one in the highlights, please. All of those drops, but Farag cannot stop tinning out. Every time he looks like he's just about to sort of get some kind of control, he's plagued by another unforced error.
And out 4
too. Ushering there to Soliman to give the ball back.
Different generation from back in the late 70s and through the 80s. Ricky Hill, who was a professional player in the time of Jahangir and all those tremendous players, Chris Dittmar, Ross Norman et al. And he is now a retired pilot. He's 25 years to being a pilot as well, so a pretty extraordinary life. 25 years he's been married to his wife Debs, and they're watching the squash back in Ireland. The old sand dune running, brutal. We'll certainly do some of that round here, Johnny.
Speaking about June.
Oh yeah.
Now Len Stewart, who's would be watching a bit of squash, who's living down on the peninsula now as well in retirement, but he spoke always very, very fondly and highly of Ricky, who trained tremendously hard.
8-4.
Got the number 10 in the world.
Levelling up. This could be a 4-gamer if it carries on. Drop-off is so considerable. So we're 1 game apiece in this all-Egyptian encounter here in Gouna. And Ali Farag finally arrives to the parterre.
He's trying to sort of use the boast to break things up, but that's not really a good choice of shot. Someone as languid as, with the ease of movement that Farag has off 1 step, it's just got Too much variation there. Lovely sort of use of the hands. And he just finishes now, and he's finding a lot of open space out there.
6-1.
But it's a funny habit that players do, but Soliman has really done this in the last couple of tournaments, and for him, unfortunately, it's a real sign of heavy fatigue for whatever reasons, Johnny.
Yeah, and it's, again, we're seeing this back half of the game complete fade out.
Hand out 2-9.
Just from an intensity standpoint, it just looks a bit too much like Soliman. A little bit of a practice, practice hit really, and Farag's obviously, he got down to business after losing that first game. Needed to fire himself up as well. Too happy about that. Looked like there was a fair bit of space, but Soliman's left himself in a bit of a tangle here by just not really applying enough pressure throughout the game, and Farag just misjudges that one. Very healthy lead. Should close this out now and then put himself 2 games to 1 up, but it's really more about whether or not Soliman can muster up the strength.
Not it.
Yeah, he's way off there. He shakes his head at the referee. There's no chance.
Game to Farag.
Took it too early. So Farag holding off a bit more of a comeback challenge, should I say, from Soliman.
And the finishing skills of Farag, just too much for Soliman at the moment. Last-ditch attempt here from Soliman to put stoppers in the Farag press that continues on. He's got ownership of the tee position completely.
Hand out 5-2.
Really pushing up high and attacking those front corners at first opportunity. He's not hanging around at all.
Very good play from Soliman. Very good play. Well, whatever wind he's got, I don't know if it's a second, it could be a 4th or a 5th.
5-all.
He's opened up a bit more, and those legs are feeling a bit freer.
Soliman in trouble again. Big, big trouble, and Farag has done it masterfully here. Down 9-6, and some might have thought we were heading to a 5th.
Oh, scraping it. He's got it. Oh, real challenge. Oh, wow. What a shot. I mean, that's a great shot. I was going to say this was reminiscent of his comeback against Patrick Rooney in Manchester.
10-all.
Just that increase in quality, Joey, from 6-9, amazing.
He slips back there. Ali Farag will be very thankful for the day's rest.
11-6, 12-10.
Big push, both players soaked right through. The little one shouting Ali, ready for the ball. Absolute love it out here for the match ball that will be launched out.
It's Ali Farag.